Fairy tales can come true, it can happen to you if you're young at heart.
Hey, so the other day I spotted a video by Philos71 entitled "Every Atheist / Skeptic Must Watch This." Well, I'm always up for a party, so I clicked on the video and I watched. In the video, Philos71 attempts to make a case for the reliability of the Bible by going, as he puts it,
not in the Bible, it's outside of the Bible.
Specifically, Philos71 points to the work of Irenaeus, the 2nd century Christian bishop, who is regarded as one of the fathers of the early Christian church. Philos71 says,
John had a disciple. The name of his disciple was Polycarp. Now, Polycarp had himself a student, a disciple that he took on probably after John, his teacher, died, named Irenaeus. Now, we're talking about historical figures here. We're talking about people that really lived. As Irenaeus is learning from Polycarp about Jesus, about Christianity and the rise of Christianity, Polycarp tells him, and we have this in writing, not in the Bible, it's outside of the Bible. We have in writing from Irenaeus that Polycarp was an eyewitness to John the disciple writing in Ephesus about his eyewitness account of one Jesus of Nazareth. Now, if that doesn't excite you, I don't know what will. So if we're able to establish that John, the disciple who walked with Jesus for a period of his life, actually later wrote about the things that he's seen, what can we take from this to say that the Bible is a book or a series of books that can be indeed trusted?
And Philos71 later builds on this by claiming
that we have 3 other accounts of Jesus, and they all match.
By the way, there's a link to Philos71's video to the right of the screen. Now, this seems to be a clever case for biblical reliability and apostolic authorship of the 4th Gospel. However, as I watched Philos71's video, I was reminded of some of Irenaeus' other claims, particularly some other things he attributes to the Apostle John, other apostles, and those he says knew them. One of Irenaeus' other claims seems especially relevant here. In Against Heresies, Irenaeus reports that, quote, "The gospel and all the elders testify, those who were conversant in Asia with John, the disciple of the Lord, affirm that John conveyed to them that Jesus of Nazareth lived until and was crucified at or about the age of 50. Irenaeus warrants that, quote, "some of them," that is, those who knew John and other apostles, as well as those who knew people who knew them, moreover saw not only John, but the other apostles also, and heard the very same account from them, and bear testimony as to the statement. Now, something tells me that Philos71 might find this somewhat less exciting than the earlier claim of Irenaeus's. Why? Well, according to the Gospel attributed to John, as well as those 3 other Gospels, the ones that Philos71 claims, quote, all match, according to those Gospels as we have them today, Jesus was crucified when Pontius Pilate was the Roman governor of Judea. That was between 26 and 36 CE, which was during the reign of the Roman Emperor Tiberius, who reigned until 37 CE. Moreover, 2 of those Gospels, as we have them today, namely Matthew and Luke, give us approximate dates for the birth of Jesus. They don't match exactly, but they place Jesus' birth between sometime before 4 BCE, that's the year Herod the Great died, and 6 CE, which is the year Quirinius became the governor of Syria. Therefore, according to the Gospels, Jesus was executed between the ages of 30 and 40. By contrast, if Irenaeus were correct, that John and the, quote, other apostles said that Jesus was 50 when he was executed, then either Tiberius Julius Alexander or Marcus Antonius Felix was governor of Judea, and Claudius was the Roman emperor. Most importantly, for purposes of our discussion here, the four Gospels would all be wrong. Now, one might be tempted to say that Irenaeus is reliable as regards John being the author of the fourth Gospel, but Irenaeus is not reliable when it comes to Jesus being 50 years old when he was executed. But that's question-begging. Why is Irenaeus correct about the former, but not about the latter? In sum, relying on Irenaeus as an extra-biblical witness compels the conclusion that the Gospels, as they've come down to us, are wrong about the events at the end of Jesus' life. That just doesn't seem to be something that a believer would get excited about. Thanks.
And here is the best part. You had a head start. If you are among the very young at heart.